Welcome to this explainer. All right, today we're putting you directly in the shoes of an international manufacturer looking to crack open one of the most exciting, high-growth emerging economies in South Asia, Bangladesh. If you've been wondering how to strategically enter a booming market from the outside and, actually succeed, well, you're absolutely in the right place. Let's get into it. Let's start by wrapping our heads around one staggering figure, 170 million. That's the population of Bangladesh, and it is a booming consumption-driven market. We're talking about a country that is rapidly transforming into an industrialized, digitally connected powerhouse. For a foreign manufacturer, this exploding middle class and rising purchasing power, it's not just a nice opportunity, it's a literal gold mine for your products. But okay, here's the reality check. Imagine you've got this incredible, world-class product ready to deploy. Sounds great, right? But then you hit a daunting threshold. You have massive potential, sure, but absolutely zero local network. So how do you break in? You have no trusted local ties, no established distributors, no brand recognition on the ground. Trying to build those vital connections from a continent away, just firing off cold emails, it's a massive, frustrating hurdle. Now, the traditional approach is to just show up at general trade fairs. But let's be honest, those are crowded, chaotic environments. Your brand is fighting for divided attention against hundreds of competing booths. It is way too easy to just get lost in the noise. So the much smarter alternative? A single company exhibition. This is your premium entry ticket. It gives you exclusive visibility, undivided focus, and a completely controlled environment where you dictate the narrative. You position your brand right at the absolute top tier. So what exactly is this specific entry vehicle? Well, a single company exhibition is exactly what it sounds like. A specialized event organized exclusively for your company. It's a bespoke platform to showcase your products, technologies, and services to a carefully targeted local audience. You aren't just renting some tiny booth in the back of a massive hall. You are creating an exclusive ecosystem dedicated entirely to your brand, which gives you absolute control over who walks through that door. And naturally, where you host this matters just as much. Setting up in Dhaka? That is a strategic masterstroke. It's not just the capital. It is the absolute administrative and commercial epicenter of the country. By planting your flag in Dhaka, you're tapping into the highest concentration of top importers, distributors, and corporate buyers. Plus, it's backed by excellent modern convention infrastructure. You get direct, immediate access to the heavy hitters and the real decision makers of Bangladesh. Moving right along, let's talk about the real core of this strategy, recruiting your local distributors. Because look, you can have the most innovative product in the world, but without local champions to actually move it, it's just going to gather dust in a warehouse. Finding reliable partners is notoriously tough, but with this method, you bring them to you. It's a physical recruitment funnel. Step 1, you showcase your product quality in person. Step 2, you engage these candidates directly. Step 3, negotiate distributorship terms face-to-face. And finally, Step 4, officially appoint your local partners. It seamlessly takes you from a simple product demo to a signed dealership agreement, right there across the table. So why is this face-to-face approach so incredibly effective? Simple. Physical demonstration accelerates trust, and that leads directly to faster distributorship agreements. In Bangladesh, business is highly relationship-driven. Letting potential partners actually touch your machinery or test your consumer goods firsthand, that bypasses months of skeptical back-and-forth emails. You build immediate, actionable trust that you literally cannot replicate through a computer screen. Okay, next up, matchmaking with local buyers. Beyond just securing the distributors to move your goods, having this exclusive room is your ultimate tool for targeted matchmaking with actual local buyers. And this strategy is incredibly versatile across different industries. Selling industrial machinery and automation, you'll be meeting directly with manufacturers and engineers. Medical and healthcare equipment, you'll sit down with hospital administrators and institutional purchasers. Consumer electronics, you're face-to-face with retail chains and wholesalers. This top-down matchmaking ensures you are speaking exclusively to the people who actually have the authority and the budget to buy. The real advantage here is that you aren't just opening the doors, crossing your fingers, and waiting for random foot traffic. No way. You are engaging in pre-arranged, highly targeted buyer invitations. That guarantees direct, face-to-face commercial negotiations, which generates immediate sales inquiries and leads. Plus, and this is huge, you're conducting real-time market research based on direct feedback. It is high-value networking that generates actual sales leads from day one. Now, to make all of this happen, let's look at your local strategic partner. Let's be totally honest, pulling off a flawless, highly targeted international exhibition from another continent requires a serious operational partner on the ground. That is exactly where Trade and Investment Bangladesh, or TINB, steps in. They're a professional business consultant and trade facilitation firm dedicated exclusively to helping foreign companies enter the Bangladesh market. Think of them as your mentor and your boots on the ground to help you navigate the local ecosystem. So what does that actually look like in practice? Well, TNIB handles the end-to-end exhibition execution, everything from the initial market research, strategic planning, and venue logistics to the heavy lifting of dealer recruitment and curating those vital buyer-seller matchmaking sessions. They even manage media coverage, PR support, and local regulatory and translation assistance. They are practically running the entire playbook for you, physically bringing the exact right people straight into your exhibition hall. And the real-world validation of this approach is pretty powerful. Just look at this feedback from Mustafiza Rahman, the founder and CEO of Canvas Inc. up in Canada. He noted that TNIB's strategic insight, market understanding, and hands-on support significantly contributed to strengthening their engagement with businesses in Bangladesh. When you're crossing borders to close deals, having a trusted local facilitator like that isn't just a luxury. It's often the difference between a failed trip and a highly successful market entry. So it really all comes down to this. You have a world-class product. Bangladesh has a massive, booming market of 170 million waiting consumers. The entry strategy, using an exclusive single-company exhibition, is a proven, highly effective way to bypass the noise, recruit top-tier distributors, and secure real buyers. The blueprint is right in front of you. The only question left is, when are you going to step into the room and claim your market share?